seek the video boys.
Who are you?
I am Kenneth. I can take you to them, but first I must apologize.
Apologize for what?
For this. Good. The video boys have many enemies. I had to be sure
Of what?
that you were the one.
You could have just asked.
No, you do not truly know someone till you fight them.
The Matrix Reloaded is a 2003 science fiction action film and the second installment of the Matrix trilogy. It was written and directed by the Wachowskis and is my personal favorite of the series. It has a different feel to it than the other movies, and I think it's just got some of the best scenes, especially the action scenes. I felt the first movie didn't have enough action in it, spending most of the time explaining what the hell the Matrix is.
Do you want to know what it is?
And the third movie had way too much action, mostly sci-fi related. I mean, there were people controlling giant robots, like in that Avatar movie. It seems every big war scene these days has to have someone controlling a giant robot. I felt that Reloaded had the right balance of action and story to keep me interested. It was a bit too heavy on the sci-fi, but it wasn't to the point of almost unbearable like in Revolutions. But there were some things that kind of confused me in this film. It's one of those that you really gotta pay attention to when you watch it. But then the more you pay attention, the more you get confused. The movie starts out with Captain Niobe of the Logos calling an emergency meeting of all Zion ships. They have this meeting in some kind of dark, shady building. Why do they gotta meet up in some shady looking building? Why can't they meet somewhere nice, like a Denny's or something? They look more like they're trying to start a gothic fight club. And for that matter, why are they meeting in the Matrix at all? It seems like a real dangerous place to have a meeting. They could be attacked by agents at any time. And I know that they have advanced computer technology. They could have just video chatted the meeting. Maybe they just wanted an excuse to stand around and wear cool clothes and sunglasses? I wouldn't blame them. The clothes that they have in Zion sucks. I mean, look at Neo's shirt. It's all dirty and nasty. And it looks like everyone in the Matrix wears sunglasses now. Literally almost everyone. If one person is wearing sunglasses, then it can look pretty cool. But if everyone's wearing them in every scene, it's just like a fashion disaster. Some people don't like Morpheus's speech that he delivers to Zion because his character is supposed to be calm and wise. Fishburne's performance in this scene was considered over the top and out of character by a lot of people, but I say, who cares? Because he shows actual emotion for a few minutes, he's suddenly over the top. I think Morpheus's passionate speech and the Zion party scene are important because it shows that these people are actual human beings and this is just what human beings do. Okay, well maybe it's a little over the top. I mean, who does he think he is, Leonidas from 300 or something?
This is Sparta!
This is Zion!
And I will never understand how Fishburne manages to get those sunglasses to stay on his face. I mean, they don't look like they're even attached to anything, and they stay on even when he's fighting someone, which he rarely ever does anymore. This is like the only scene he fights in. Maybe he's just getting too old to be in fight scenes. But if that's the case, even Trinity had more fight scenes than him, and she was pregnant. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne can't even keep up with a middle-aged pregnant woman. The freeway chase scene is really cool, and it's one of my favorite scenes. Morpheus and Trinity are being chased on the freeway by two vampires with machine guns, and agents that can take control of any car they want. And just like every chase scene in the world, everyone has terrible aim.
You vampire sons of bitches!
I think this is supposed to be the kid from the MAYtrix, the one where he's riding around on a skateboard, evading the agents. If you listen closely, there's even some of the same dialogue.
I knew you'd save me.
You saved yourself.
There's a scene where Neo is in the Matrix talking to the Oracle, and then the Oracle leaves suddenly, without much explanation.
Our time is up.
And then Neo gets ambushed by an army of Agent Smiths. It's actually a great fight scene, by the way. But why didn't the Oracle warn Neo about Agent Smith arriving? I mean, she can see the future. She could have at least said, by the way, Agent Smith is coming in a minute, so I gotta go. No, nothing. It makes me suspicious. She may not be acting in Neo's best interest. The Oracle herself says that she may not be trustworthy. Or maybe she's just rude? So eventually Neo reaches the Architect, a computer program that created the Matrix. And all they do through this whole scene is talk. Why doesn't Neo just beat up the Architect? You know, kick his ass. The Architect is just an old man that sits in a chair all day watching TV. He could probably be defeated easily. I mean, Neo spends all this time looking for him, fighting every guy that gets in his way, and then he doesn't fight the one guy that actually matters. I was anticipating some big Neo vs. Architect showdown.
I would hope that we don't meet again.
Why'd you say that? I told you to shut up. I told you to shut up!